What's going on, YouTube? It's me, First Review, back in here for another video. Today I got shawarma. I got this from a place in Brampton called Shawarma Corner. I wanted shawarma today, but I didn't want Osmos or Lizzie's, so I was like, oh, where should I get it from? And I was like, okay, let me get it from this place. I just Googled it, and a lot of people were saying it's good, so I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and get it. So that's what we got here, shawarma. And before I continue, guys, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave a comment down below of any video you want to talk about, any topics you want me to talk about, any food you want me to try. I'm down to do it. Timestamps in the description. Okay, so there's just a classic shawarma pita. That's what they call it. I got chicken, lettuce, which has tomato in it, which is disgusting. Some coleslaw, hummus. Oh, you know what I didn't put? I didn't put cheese in it. I forgot some cheese. Garlic sauce and hot sauce. Oh, that's pretty good. That's just pretty good. That's better than I thought it'd be. Okay. I cut this just for like the cross section. But let me open this up now, so we can eat it properly on this. It's actually pretty good. And the tomato doesn't taste too bad in it. So in this video, we're going to talk about something that I tried talking about in my last video, but I accidentally edited it out. I didn't even edit it out. I just didn't record, and it made me super upset. So in this video, we're going to talk about Creed 3. Yes, this is my Creed 3 review. Creed, for those who don't know, is a boxing movie. And it has like 3 parts to it now. It's like a spin-off of the Rocky series. Really good movies. The first and second one were so good, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go see the third one. I think this is Michael B. Jordan's directorial debut, but I'm not too sure on that, so don't quote me on it. Honestly, don't quote me on anything because I'm wrong about a lot of things, so I'm gonna go see it, really excited. And you know what? The movie was really good. However, I did not expect it to exceed the first 2, and it absolutely did not exceed it. The first 2 were like really superior to it. Because I feel like the first 2 were really like grounded in reality. Like in the first one, it was about what he like discovers his dad, or I guess he knows who his dad is the whole time, but it's like him being like, okay, I can't live this life. I need to fight. I need to be a fighter. And he becomes a fighter, and he wins, and he like finds like his path. And the second one's about him fighting the son of the guy who killed his dad, right? I think that was what it was for. I've seen it in a long time, but it was like that. And then he meets Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone trains him and helps him. And the movies were darker, and it was very like into the fighting. But this one was more like, I wouldn't say it wasn't that much into the fighting. Like this one just like felt different. I felt like it was trying to be more than just fighting. It was trying to be like about connection and like have like a deeper meaning. And that's not what we want for Creed. At least that's not what I want for Creed. I want fighting. I want to watch that movie and come out being like, I want to work out. I want to go back to boxing. I want to do all these things, right? That's what Creed is to me, right? And I feel like in this movie, it wasn't really like that. It was good, but I feel like those movies were grounded in reality. So for example, in those movies, when they're fighting, there's like slow motion here and there, but it's like still like fighting. You hear the crowd around you. It's like, oh, fight, 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 do this. But in this movie, there's a scene where there's like a part where they're in their head, and it's kind of like if anyone's watched Kuriko's basketball, it's called The Zone, where nothing else matters. All you're thinking about is the fighting. There was like a scene in there where it was like that, where there was like music playing, and it was just them fighting. And I feel like that was just so different from what Creed is, because Creed is like not about all that being in your head. Like, I know he gets knocked down, he like gets back up and stuff, but it's not like ever about being in your head and being like, oh, think. It was never about that. It was like fight. Like, it was just a bit different. Like, the fighting was good. The choreography was good. I mean, that was all good. The only problem I had with it was probably, like, the dialogue wasn't too great either. This guy comes out of jail, his friend comes out of jail, is being everyone super strong, and he hasn't fought in 3 years. And then he's supposed to just come back and have, like, a little, like, 5-minute fighting montage. That's another thing. I felt like the fighting montages in the first 2 were better, too. I feel like the training montages in the first 2 were better. Like, in the second one, when he was in, like, a desert, that was cool. I like that. This one had like a training montage of him training to fight his friend, right? Like Damien or whatever. But it's like, And also another thing that annoyed me in the movie was like everyone kept saying, "Oh, you don't own Damien anything. You don't own Dame anything." But like in the movie, Dame goes to jail for 18 years because he was protecting like Adonis, right? So it's like you do owe him because he wouldn't have went to jail if you didn't like start that fight with Leon. And if he didn't come help you, you probably would have been dead or like really badly beaten. So it's like, I mean, everyone's saying it's not his fault, but it is kind of his fault, right? Like, I don't. Am I the one who thinks that? I might be the one who thinks that, but. Aside from that, I thought it was really good. I was expecting to be not as good because Michael B. Jordan was directing it, so I gotta be honest there. But I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. And then, like, number 2, I'd give like an 8.5, and number 1, I'd give like a 9. There's gonna be a lot of cuts in this video because it's very messy, and I don't want to like eat really messy. But it sucks that Sylvester Stallone was in this movie too, because I feel like it's a really good addition to the other ones. And it's like it's not Rocky without him. It's not like a Rocky series without him. He was in the first 2. But I think he had a problem with one of the guys who owns like the franchise or owns the rights to it or something like that. So it's like he wasn't in this one. So, but he's in the first 2. So I don't know. At the end of the day, I was very happy. I wanted to go see it. I was completely satisfied with the movie. Obviously, it could be better, but it's like, you know, what are you gonna do about it, right? It's the 3rd one in the series. How many like third movies are like really good? Harry Potter. The 3rd one's the best movie. I actually used to hate Harry Potter, the 3rd Harry Potter, Prisoner of Azkaban, and then I realized it's the best one when I got older and watched it. And there's like elements of time travel and all that stuff in it. Absolutely incredible. I don't know what I was on, but I don't know. Definitely the best one. But I give the movie a solid 8 out of 10. I give the Shawarma an 8 out of 10 too. It's actually really good. I feel like there's better out there, but this actually, I'll give this an 8.5. I really do like this. Last bite here. Oh yeah. Well, that being said, guys, that was Shawarma Corner. I'd definitely go give that a try. In Brampton, I don't know where it is, somewhere on Queen Street. It's really good. I didn't expect it to be that good, to be honest with you, because it's just random. And I seen one review where it's like it's bland, and I'm like, ugh. I'm more trusting of the negative reviews than the positive reviews, because a lot of positive reviews are fake, right? But no one fakes negative reviews, so that's just really good. I'll give it 8.5. Yeah, and I'll give the movie an 8 too. Like, I really enjoyed it. Like, there's a lot of good things about the movie, like the fighting and like the choreography of the fights, the cinematography, and like the storyline was pretty cool. Like, I liked the storyline, but definitely wasn't needed, right? Like, it should have ended after the second one because that was a perfect ending, and they just added this, I guess, for more money and to give him a directorial debut, if this is his directorial debut. But either way, good movie. I'm happy it came out. I'm not gonna complain about another Creed movie. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave a comment down below of anything you want me to talk about. Any food you want me to try, I'm down to try it. Check out the suggested videos at the side. And yeah, Shawarma Corner, 8.5 out of 10. And Creed, 8 out of 10. Peace.